Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. Now, we are in our main base obviously, and I wanted to show you some of the stuff that I've done between last episode and this episode. So, we've got one cat missing, and that cat is actually going to be shown shortly. But yeah, have a look at what I've done here. I've kind of moved these paths around here, and I've tried to do a few more things to this house, and I think it's looking alright. You can see I've tried the interior decorating that we were talking about at the end. One thing that I am thinking needs to change is this front. It looks really boring, so we'll probably get into that at some stage. But yeah, let's just take a look at what I've tried to do. And I don't know, I've just kind of thrown things together and seen how it's worked. So we've tried to make a little bit of a kitchen here, a little bit of a stove and a basin or sink, and yeah, just trying a few different things. A bit of a cupboard opening out to nowhere, but sneaky and it looks good. And oh, why is that like that? Never mind. And then we've also trapped a cat in here. So the cat's busy sitting there. I wanted to get it on the bed, but it looks like it automatically sits on the bed. Then I don't know whether I right click it and it actually sits or not. So we'll leave it there for now. And yeah, that's kind of how it's looking. It needs a clock on the wall. I've actually, finally, when I made this clock here, I went over to our farm on the other side there and we put a clock in there, which I said I was going to do a long time ago. I've also tried to do a little bit of a tree thing here, and I think it works. I think it's good. It's a lot smaller than that tree and all of our other trees, which it needed to be, so I think that worked really well. And, oh, now there's a problem. I've put some of this, we'll actually go around this side, because this is the easiest side to see it. So let's go around here. Perfect. So I've put a bit of vines on there, and I think they look really good. I think it just kind of breaks up the brown textures, the brown colors, sorry, and makes it look a little bit nicer, makes it look a little bit more brighter. And I'm not too sure whether I want to fill all this in, by the way, with hedge-looking stuff. I think that does look really great. So we'll still play around with this, play around with a few ideas. And now I think we can go take a look at the top. So, bam, we walk in there. You can see what this house looks a little bit nicer. It's a little bit bigger, so I guess the people living in here could have a little bit more stuff. I don't know if, honestly, like, I don't think any of this goes, but I've just thrown it together. Just practicing, you know, practice, see how we go, see if we can improve. So we've got some of these lights in here, and I've put some daylight sensors on it because I think they look a little bit nice when you don't see the top, and it blends in at the top there. So it saves us putting a bit of redstone on the top to make these powered, and it looks a lot more hidden. So that's why I did that. Also has a clock in there, and we've got a little bit of a table, a bigger table over here for eating and stuff. And in this room, because it's bigger, we managed to put 2 beds in, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty much everything that I've done in terms of this stuff around here. Oh, and we've also got plants up there. I thought that was a nice place to put some pots. Now let's have a look around. I think I've done something else. Well, yeah, what I have done is I've put these paths in. I think they look pretty damn good, like up to here. Just the way that they're working, and we can maybe pillar up at some stage in this episode and take a look from above, because it looks really awesome from above. When I went mining, I'd tend to stack all of my stuff up and just dig down straight, and it looks really awesome. I love seeing it, so I think that's coming along quite well. Now, this is actually quite a good time for this light to go off, because we haven't even said what we're going to be doing this episode. And what we are going to be doing is working on the outside here, on the surface. And we're going to be building ourselves well, remember we spoke about that marketplace? Well, we're going to be putting a bit of stuff together for that marketplace. Maybe not building the whole marketplace, but definitely doing a few things towards getting it today. So, getting the area sorted out, and also a bit of a town square. I think this town needs a little bit of a town square. We've got a central piece here with the tree and stuff, but I think it needs a little bit of a town square. Now, quick one, what am I doing here? So, I was looking at that, and I really like those hanging things. I want to try having maybe some stuff hanging from a tree, perhaps. I just want to see how this looks, just for decoration purposes, see how it looks in our kind of town. So, that was why I wanted it to be nighttime, and, oh, no, yep, thank you. That doesn't look too bad. That actually looks alright, so maybe, actually, that's what I can do with that, because that was bugging me. And I think we've got a means of fixing that. So let's quickly go put one up there and see how this looks. So that will be, we do it on the end. Yep. We'll fix it if it's terrible. We're just trying stuff out. So there, and we'll have to go down a little bit more. No, I won't be able to jump that. That's going to be too far down. We'll just go around here, pop one in there. We'll do the back one when we need it. So let's take that away and have a look. So, any thoughts? Nah. No, that's going to have to go. I mean, we could probably work this out some way because I don't think it's completely unusable, that idea. It's just, it probably would have worked better if this came out a bit further. But I'm not going to do that because I'm seeing a lot of builds recently that have got that really big arch out. So I'm trying to stay away from doing the sort of mainstream sort of things and just popping it out because it does look really good. But yeah, we'll avoid it, and unless we absolutely have to do it. So that's something we're going to do. So the next thing I'm going to get up to is coming around here. And I'll do this off camera because it's going to be pretty much the same type of bridge as this. So we're going to be building a bridge across from here into this area here where our marketplace is going to be. And it's going to be sort of centered around this bit of a lakey pond type thing. And we'll get this bridge going over onto here. And then we'll work on a bit of the town center. I'm thinking we'll probably start it around here or so. So what are you doing? Actually, something I forgot to do between the last episode and this episode was I was going to put a few mending books on my tools. Now, we still are getting names for these tools, so keep sending them through if you've got any ideas for names for our tools and all of our other things. But for now, I'm just putting mending books on them because we really do need a bit of mending, so that's actually cheap. Good. We'll just pop them on all of our armor here. And it's really good now because we have got our spider farm working properly. And that's not causing us all these issues of our tools, or all the lag with that. But now our tools degrading and eventually dying, so that's really good. Put it on there. And did I have another mending book for my bow? I did. Yeah. So there we go. This bow, by the way, is a really great bow. Power 5, Unbreaking 3, Flame, and Infinity. All we need is like a looting effect, and that will be insane. So let's put these on, and I'm probably going to go down at some stage and wait, let's power up our bow a bit with whatever we get here. So yeah, at some stage I'll probably go down to our spider farm and get some more levels or get some more experience, and then we should not have any problems with these getting low. The pans were actually almost about to break, so I was forced to do that a bit earlier with the mending, but for the rest of them, they get in there. Alrighty, now we are back, and in fact that did not take very long at all, and I've just realized I've forgotten to bring some of the buttons for this. That's alright. That's fine. Oh, let's quickly get this guy. You know, I'm really loving now that I've got a lot of this base lit up and it's kind of covering a large area. We don't get too many spawns in here anymore, so I mean, saying that now we're just getting spawns of zombies, but it's nice to be able to play at night as well, like game night, where I can walk around and not really worry about a creeper around every single corner. Zombies I can deal with. Creepers, not so much. Now, this is just something I want to have a look at. I've got, let me light this up. Let me check. I've got some torches here. Nope. What am I doing? So there we go. Torch and torch. This area around here looks a little bit more darker. I think, did I maybe check there? Yeah. I just want to check because this here does not. No, that's nice and clean. And let's just double check. Not clean. I don't know if you can see it too well, but there it's a little bit darker. So what I'm thinking is happening is I probably put a stair in there. So let's try this. Because the way this works is, I'm just a little bit too low to place that. The way this works is that if there's a solid block next to it, so a block, not a transparent block, it tends to make this darker. So, well, it doesn't tend, it always makes it darker. So just like what we had on that bridge there, the trouble there was that we had the block doing the same thing. Man, these zombies now are just making me look like an idiot with my whole, oh yeah, we can move around at night thing. Now what the next plan is as we're coming across here, we're going to come down and into this area around here. So I'm going to be placing a few paths around, and let's just break a bit of this stuff. around here like that. Perfect. Where's my sword? I mean, I'm not going to get that out. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to sleep. A baby zombie villager? Hello? Ah, dead. Yeah, so I'm just going to sleep and I'll be back. Yeah, so I got absolutely destroyed by zombies. They were just, after I stopped recording there, they just kept coming out of nowhere. So they were just, all those social zombies just spawning around. So let's gather that up. Now, what I'm going to do is, I've brought the buttons while I was there, so we can just put them on each of these. And, no, there. And we'll just end up placing our... We might even just do these iron bars a little bit later. Were they on the sides here as well? Yeah. Perfect. There we go. And we'll do the other side, as I say, a little bit later. So, for now, let's plan this out. So, we're going to walk down here. We want to walk out around about there to be the center. So, let's make that the center block. And that will be where we're going to have a bit of a water fountain. So, I'm thinking... I want to just try this out, because I'm pretty sure this is the design I went with in Creative a few weeks ago, where I tried to make a water fountain and it ended up looking pretty damn good. So we do that, and in fact, you know what? I didn't bring water, but I'm not even concerned if it breaks stuff around it, because there's nothing around it, so we can put water down there. And by the way, so the idea is, with this, we're going to have these paths going around the base. The paths are going to go around the water fountain, and we're going to have to get some stuff to put it in with, to like kind of hold the water in with eventually. So do we have any buckets? Yes, we do. Perfect. Now let's go here and go back there. So yeah, I'm really liking the idea of what this base is going to look like in my head, but I'm not too sure how it's actually going to turn out. So let me know what you guys are thinking of how everything's turning out. Just like, I'm liking now that this is kind of built up, walking through this area just feels really nice. It's feeling a lot more homely, you know? I think so. So let's try to get this side looking a little bit more nicer. It needs a little bit of attention. Yeah, that's it. That looks awesome. I like that. Perfect. So maybe we can go out 1, 2, 3 like that. Oh, like that. Go out again. 1, 2, 3. We'll have to flatten this as well to make it look a bit nicer. And I mean, this is going to be the... Did we... I've got to check. Yeah, I'd counted 3 wrong. It was 3. The third one was the stair block. So there. And again around there. Perfect. We can just do that to stop this coming around for now. Oh. Man, what have I done? No, I've not messed up. I don't think. Cool. Well, I'm just going to mess around with this fountain a little bit. And maybe add in a bottom and some other pieces. Yeah, that's looking a bit small, so we might have to come out one more. I'll just mess around with that, and I'll be back. Okay, I think I may have worked out like a little bit of a fountain looking thing. We can play around with it, see what comes of it. So now what I want to do is I just want to maybe put a bit of a border around this thing with some andesite, because I think it looks really good. It looks more like it's been built, you know, like blocks have been laid, and I mean, well, that's really what we are doing, but in terms of the city, I think it'll make it look a lot nicer. So we're just doing, okay, we're doing kind of a full one, I guess. So let's just go around there and try this out. So the next thing we want to do is place in those paths that we were talking about, and that's really why I brought a bit of extra grass, because I tend to mess up and then need to put some grass in, so we're ready for that. And this side of the city, because it's the commerce type side, it's the side that's going to be where the money's at, I think we can make a little bit more neater paths, you know, so make the paths look a bit more like they were intended to be there, and just all around better. So let's finish this off. There we go. That's that around there. And inside here, I want to also put a bit of solid water. So we'll be able to do that quite easily. 2 trips and we should have it. So there we go. Bucket 1 into there. Bucket 2, come on. And then we don't have to do any more trips. So we've got an infinite water source here as well. Now that will go around there. And we should be able... Yeah, it did work. There we go. And there we go. We'll just go around there a bit later. and place it. That almost placed on top of me. There we go, and go. And now this should almost be finished. Perfect. No, what did I do? So there we go. And the last one. You know what, there's no... Gonna have to fix this here. There we go. Gonna have to start that again. In fact, this is probably even easier to fix up this. So there we go. And no flowing water. Perfect. So there, that's done. Now what I want to do is I want to do the bottom here, and I'm thinking we could probably put in a redstone lamp, sorry, in each of those, and maybe some more of the andesite, sorry. I'm really loving this andesite, by the way. It's really goes really well with what we're doing. Considering it's the 1.8 blocks and they renownedly terrible for everything. So let's just leave that there, and that's why I bring extra grass. So we do that, and that should be good. So this is what I'm planning on doing, just keeping this path all solid and just going around here into 4 quadrants. Well, it can only be 4 quadrants because it's quadrants. So we'll just go around and make another path going off that way there. So we'll have to break that. Like so. And we'll make it 3 wide as well. Connect these up and maybe make a little bit of a seating area on the sides, just so it looks a bit more parky and looks a little bit more like a town center. So that's what I'm going to get up to now. I'm also going to probably grab up a few things to fix up this, so the redstone lamps and a few other things, and then we can see how it looks. Okay, so I've done a little bit of stuff here, and I'm just going to go out and say something, which I know is probably going to be quite controversial, or maybe a lot of you guys may agree with me, but granite isn't looking too bad in here. Can you see? There I've used a bit of granite, there I've used some andesite, and it might just be because we're using the Faithful 32 texture pack that it doesn't look as dirty and gross, and man, I've done that again. I'm gonna have to fix that up. But I think it's really working quite well with this. In fact, you know what? Might actually look a little bit nicer with that coming out all the way there. Who knows? But yeah, I've gone ahead and I've put in the torches there, by the way. So that should light up this nice at night, and I haven't actually seen it at night, so we can have a look at that. Another thing I've done is I've put the paths around here, and I think this is a good distance just to walk around this area here. And one thing, we've got a path going out this way, we've got another path going out that way, and they're currently going nowhere. But I'm sure it's a matter of time before we find something to place there. And now it's getting nice and dark, so we can do something else, which I want to try out. So we have got ourselves that little issue of trying to work out what lights look good, what lights don't. So what I'm thinking in this shopping area is perhaps we could try just putting in some specific shopping area lights. So something along these lines here. And we do that one more. I think we should do that one more up actually. So we'll go there. And one more like so. Perfect. There we go. So what we can do is, I don't think these will actually connect, will they? No. Because they are glowstone blocks. So what we'll do is we'll go across there like that and pull it down there. Man, you serious? You're dead. You're dead. Yeah, we're gonna have to fix up that area at the back there for sure. Okay, now let's continue with what we were on to. So something along those lines maybe we can do down there. No. I was going to say, I didn't think I connected it on there. Perfect. So let's have a look at what that looks like. I'm getting the feel I'm going to have to move that middle piece. That was just something I did on the fly, so yeah, that doesn't look too good. So we can do something along these lines maybe. Pulling it in a little bit like that and pop that one there. That work? Maybe. I think if we did something like that, and I want to replace this with a cobblestone wall as well, so we'll just remove them now that we remember. Die, zombie. Perfect. Now, that's looking pretty damn good. The next thing I want to do is probably put in a bit of a custom tree around this side over here. So, die. Yeah, putting in a custom tree I think would look really, really awesome around there. And we can maybe try a little bit of a different sort of thing to what we are doing there. Why? What is up with all these mobs? Not going to get me. Oh, he got me. But yeah, I think that's going to do us for today's episode, guys. I just want to, let's just have a walk through here. Just have a little bit of a feel of how that's looking. I think that's looking really good. It's a matter of time before we add some stuff in here and make it look more built up, more city-y. And yeah, I think it's going to look really great. Really, really great. But yeah, as I say, guys, this is the end of today's episode. Let me know what you think about this area and what we can add into it. So the current idea is we're going to walk out this way. The shops and stuff will be in this area here. Make this area a bit of a park. And that area will probably go to a tower or something there, I'm thinking. And I'm not too sure with that side there. So thank you very much, guys. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.